What's up guys, Aroneous here with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and in today's video I'm going to be going over reasons why I believe you absolutely should be going for the Elhain Fusion. Now I've been seeing a lot of videos out there from content creators saying that, oh, she's trash, she doesn't have a great kit, it's not for end game, and when they're talking about it, they're talking about platinum, okay? They're not talking about the 99% of the player base that is not in platinum, okay? You know, so I really want people to understand that this is an exceptional champion, okay? She's great. It's just that she's not doing certain things that we want her to do for a platinum level viable strategies, right? So unfortunately, she may not be the best when it comes to platinum, but for everywhere else, she's probably going to be insane. So let's get into this video. First, I did really want to go through her kit quickly and just go over why I believe she's going to be viable in Gold 5, Upper Gold 5. And it's not like she can never be used in Platinum. She can be, it's just she's not going to be the best option, that's for sure. And she can definitely be utilized in Tag Team Arena all the way through Silver 4 and definitely Gold 1 and Gold 2. Maybe not Gold 3 and 4, but I feel like she could be utilized in Gold 1 and Gold 2. Again, she's not going to be like your Georgid, she's not going to be like your Baron, right? Those are like, she's not going to be a top 5 nuker. Maybe she's not even going to be a top 10 potentially, but I can tell you right now, she's going to be in the top 20, top 15, right? Because she can hit very hard. She's going to be better than most of your epic champions. And I'm going to go through her kit. I've already read her kit and I was kind of contemplating even making a video like this because so many people have already created a video, but I just want to go through her kit. First of all, the reason why I'm definitely fusing this champion, I am an endgame free-to-play player. The reason why I want to fuse this champion is because she's Void Legendary, right? So that automatically means no weak hits, okay? 0, unless you're in Hydra and the person puts up poison clouds, whatever. Yeah, that's a different story. But she's not going to get a weak hit against anybody in Arena. She will always hit a strong or a critical. More than likely, it's just going to be critical. But on her A1, Exemplar of Strikes, attacks one enemy 2 times, so it is a double hitter. So she is going to be viable, or should be viable, against the new Tainted Pyro boss. Double hit, we need to bring down that shield. Okay, she's also going to be good for PvE waves. And on the Exemplar of Strikes, each hit transfers a random debuff from this champion to the target. She will need accuracy, that's going to be a bit of a downfall in her kit. Stinks that you have to build her with accuracy. I really wish that was an unresistible skill, kind of similar to other Supreme champions. For example, the Supreme Kale. He's going to be ridiculous. He's absolutely hands down the best, 100%. But I really wish they gave her an unresistible, transfers a random debuff from this champion to the target. She would have been insane if she had that at least, right? I feel like that would have boosted her kit tenfold. Then we got the A2. Let None Live. Attacks all enemies. Damage increases by 10% for each debuff on the target. Resets the cooldown of the Crack Shot skill if this attack kills an enemy. And that's really good because Crack Shot skill is extremely strong. So if the damage is increasing by 10% for each debuff on the target, of course, she's going to be really good against Dragon because of how much debuffs are on the bar there, right? 10 debuffs. It's 100% more damage with the AoE, or against waves. The more debuffs you have on the waves, especially if you're pairing her with like a Tomb Lord who places a crazy amount of poisons, or other champions against the Ice Golem waves, she could do pretty significant damage. Obviously, she's not going to be Seer, right? But if people don't have Seer and they need another viable option, she's Void, so she's not going to weak hit against the waves. So she's going to do an exceptional job if we put enough debuffs out there on the waves with our Bad Alcazar, with our Tomb Lords, with our other poisoners, right? There's other poisoners you can utilize as well that are epics, and some poisoners that are rare like Kale. So then the other reason why this is strong, now I will say it's going to be strong in Arena because you can put debuffs in Arena up until like Gold 5, and then into Platinum obviously is going to be difficult because everybody's spamming and abusing Polymorph. Okay, that's why she's not going to be that great, and that's why a lot of endgame players are kind of ticked off about her kit, is because everybody just spams and abuses polymorph, and it's ridiculous. It's super ridiculous in Arena. Even in like Silver 4 tag team, I start seeing more and more people with polymorph. And as you're seeing more and more people with polymorph, it causes this issue where like you just can't bring in any debuffers or strip champions, and it's super annoying. So if you can't strip and debuff champions, especially with like Stone Skin or other things, she's going to have problems against especially people with Stone Skin. However, everybody else she's going to do really well with. She'd be good against people that have Necrit on their team but no Stone Skin, for example. She'll one-shot the person in ally protection and strengthen and shield from Necrit easily. She'll one-shot your Duchess, right? She'll one-shot Kanjafan. She'll one-shot all these crazy strong champions that you have struggles with, because Kanjafan is Force Affinity. She is Void, right? So she's not going to have troubles with Kanjafan. She's not going to weak hit against Kanjafan. Okay, that's why she's going to be better automatically. And plus, with her crack shot ability, now I will say too, with the Let None Live ability too, resets the cooldown of crack shot, and crack shot is I'm going to assume that it's going to be a very strong hitting ability. If it's not at least a minimum of a 5.5 or a 6 multiplier, then she's probably not going to be that strong. And honestly, Bushi, epic champion that I've been spamming and trolling with in Silver 4 tag team, has a 6 multiplier on his A2, which is very strong. If she doesn't have at least a 6 multiplier, then that's going to be extremely sad for Supreme Elhain on the crack shot ability. So now we go to crack shot. Attacks one enemy, ignores ally protection, strengthens shield buffs, and grants an extra turn if this attack kills an enemy. Now the issue with this skill is that it doesn't ignore Stone Skin. And I really, really wish that they would bring out more champions into this game, create more champions that are single target or AoE nuke in the future that can ignore Stone Skin. I understand we have bombs, but then people are just spamming cleansers. All right, so it's just cleanse, Stone Skin, Stone Skin, Stone Skin. And it's starting to shift into a weird meta where defense is king. And a lot of people struggle. So a lot of people are having more and more hard of a time to get into Platinum or to get higher up in Gold 5. It's just becoming more difficult for like low spend players, free-to-play players, things like that. Which means you have to put more time and effort into the game, unfortunately. But it is doable, you can do it. It just really stinks. And plus it makes it so you have to build her slower and build her with protection, right? So you would need to build her with like a Necrit, with like a Duchess, with a bolster set to keep her alive. So that way the enemy takes a turn, so that way the reaction drops off. Because if you do fire the crack shot off and the reaction procs, and then it doesn't do like pretty much any damage, that's a problem, right? Because then she can't go into her Let None Live ability right afterwards and attack all enemies and do additional damage. So it's going to be difficult using her against Polymorph, I will say. That's going to be a challenge because she's not ignoring defense. So you would need to put her in a lethal, you would need to put her in Savage, but I still think she's going to be a very hard hitter. And I still think I'm going to go for her. I'm definitely going to go for her. I'm definitely going to utilize her as a nuker in Tag Team Arena. And then on her passive, immune to decreased attack debuffs, inflicts 20% more damage against targets whose attack is lower than this champion's attack. About 70 to 90% of the time, maybe more, defense in Arena or Tag Team is going to have champions that are defense based. All right, Duchess, okay? She's going to have a lot of HP, a lot of defense, not going to have a lot of attack. You got Harima, high defense, not a lot of attack. All right, there's other champions that you could just throw out there, right? Kanjafan is going to be obviously a lot of attack, but of course, if it's lower than hers, hey, who knows? We don't know her multipliers. We don't know her stats right now, her base stats. So if she's built with high attack, plus she has increased ally attack in all battles by 30%. So if you had to utilize that in Arena, you could, assuming that you have the right gear on certain champions and specific champions to build around her to keep her alive. I think she's going to be a great champion, especially for Tag Team Arena, for anybody out there, especially if you're an early game player, mid game player, or kind of getting into the late game and you need another nuker on your team, or just a person who's not going to weak hit, or someone who's going to help you with the new dungeons that are coming out. Then this is your girl. She's going to help. Obviously, she's not nearly the best. I'm not saying she's the best, but I'm definitely going to say that I really feel like content creators are putting her down way too much. I know she's not the best, understand that, but she can definitely do damage in my opinion. I bet she can do damage. All right. I would bet my left leg on it. I don't really need it, you know, you can have it. So that's my take on the Supreme Elhain. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I do think she's going to be good in the new dungeons. I do think she's going to be good in the regular dungeons. She's going to be good against dungeon bosses because she's going to do the extra damage for each debuff on the targets. She's going to be able to one-shot targets and then go into that AoE right afterwards, especially for like level 20 dungeons or even level 25 dungeons if we have enough debuffs on the enemies, because PvE enemies do not have the polymorph. So again, in PvE, she's probably going to be top tier. PvP, a little bit less top tier, but still going to be extremely strong. So again, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about Supreme Elhain? Are you going to be going for Supreme Elhain? Let me know. I'm definitely going to be going for her, and I think she's going to be a strong champion. Not as strong as the others, but still very strong. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on a video soon. Peace.